Hey everybody, this is Lewis with the Billionaire Vlog. This is video 12. Listen, I've always seen all over the place, everybody's selling the secrets of the rich, right? So I said, okay, well, let me go ahead and title one of these The Secrets of the Rich. Secret number 1, blah, and secret number 2, ha! But here's the thing though, realistically, there are some dumb secrets that need to be told. And so I figured that, instead of doing the last video, I said I was going to do other people's money. Secret number 1. What the rich don't do is spend their own money. We already know they use other people's money. But the real big one right now, I think most people really need to understand, is how to spend your own money. See, the thing about it is that you think about it, okay? You go out there and you work 9 to 5 or, 9 to 9, depending on where you work, and you spend all your hard-earned money on your bills, spend all your hard-earned money on your toys, spend all your hard-earned money on you. Okay, right now anyway. One thing that the rich actually don't do is spend all their hard-earned money on buying them things that they want. If they have that delayed gratification, unfortunately, that's not a principle that we've all been taught or, hold very dearly. So here's the thing. What we want to do is we want to actually learn how to spend our money. That's the biggest secret of all, because realistically, you mess around and actually spend up all your money in a week, what are you left with? Nothing. I'm not telling you to save your money like a crazy bandit, because basically crazy bandit, what an interesting term. The thing about it is simply this: you could save your money, but then again, inflation and also the Fed are going to eat it up. I'm going to jail. But the thing about it is, seriously though, what are you doing with your money? Okay, how are you spending it? You buying that big screen TV you wanted? You buying the watch you always wanted? Honestly, I am looking at this Seiko, but that's another story. So what I am telling you is simply this: learn how to spend your money. That's the most important thing in the world you can do. Okay, because it'll set you up in the long term to be able to invest. And I know a lot of people out there think, okay, well now he's talking about that, become a Wall Street guru, occupy Wall Street. Oh my gosh, if people could only think past what they've been taught, which is impossible. So I guess that's not to be, it's to be expected, unfortunately. I still say you should occupy the school system because you haven't been taught right. But that's my 2 cents. So here's the thing. Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book called Increase Your Financial Intelligence. Inside of that book, what he did was he actually explained how you should spend your money. Okay? He outlined it in several steps. One of the things about it is that if you can actually spare 30% of your income to pay yourself first, okay? That way, because if you really think about it, if you don't pay yourself, nobody is, okay? All of us are really too busy spending our money on toys and things and, trivial pursuits, or even paying bills. Unfortunately, the bills are always going to be there. They're not going to leave. By the time you die, what are you going to have? Debt left behind, probably. I don't care if you go through the whole snowball thing, get rid of debt. You're always going to have some kind of debt. Even if you paid off your house, your mortgage, and all this other great stuff, you're going to have some form of debt, okay? Because most people get out of debt just to do what? Get back into debt. They'll go off and pay their credit cards, and they'll go ahead and actually, ooh, shiny, I like it, let's go buy it. I don't have the money on me right now. Can I hold off? Jeopardy music goes, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nope, I want it. Yoink! Yeah, of course, that's the way we work. All I'm saying is simply this. There's 3 steps to saving. Okay, number 1, you want to save your money in a tangible asset that actually increases in value. As the dollar plummets in value, you want something that actually works against the dollar, which is like silver and gold or even copper, okay, or any other precious metal. Gemstones, not so much, but precious metals, that's what you want to invest your savings into. And it's easier to save silver than it is gold right now. So if you also say, let's say for instance, you want to save some money for investing, okay, you put that money aside. I don't necessarily recommend putting it into a bank account as cash. I still actually say, if you're going to save for investing, not just savings like in silver and gold, but investing, maybe you want to go ahead and actually take and put that investing money that you want, maybe say for instance you want to start an ice cream shop. Okay, maybe you want to start a Baskin Robbins, and let's say for instance, I'm just throwing a number out there, I don't actually know, I haven't looked it up, but let's just say that the actual investment to get into a Baskin Robbins is $100,000. Okay, so you want to save up $100,000, put it in silver, seriously, and that way, you know what, it'll appreciate as the dollar's dropping, and maybe you'll come up with that $1,000 a lot faster. Just a thought. And let's see, also giving. You want to give. You know, I mean, what's really interesting is that you have people out there who make a ton of money and just don't give anything. I mean, okay, fine, it's good for tax purposes, but at the same time, though, realistically, it's good to be able to be a blessing to other people. You know, a lot of people think that I'm just doing this whole blog so I become rich and everything. You know, honestly, I give right now. I'm not rich at all. You know, I give right now, and, you know, it feels good to be able to be a blessing. And I'm going to say that again. I'm a Christian. Of course, I'm going to use that language. You know, I believe that the Lord blessed me immensely, and I think I want to give some of that back, you know. But at the same time, though, you know, giving is highly important. Okay, I did a video called Giving from the Heart because I had a lot of people look at me like, why are you trying to become rich and whatever? Well, I've got a lot of ideas I want to put out there in the market, and I figured, you know what, one way to do it would definitely be able to actually have a lot of money. Well, that's my goal. I mean, that's my real goal. I mean, I had this, you know, stupid thing. I said it out loud, and I guess I just ran with it. I was going to become a billionaire in 6 months. My whole goal, realistically, is actually to take my inventions. I'm an inventor. I've actually come up with several hundred ideas, and I want to take them and produce them, and that's what I want to do. Okay, and man, I'll tell you what, if I can get a lot of these out, there are going to be some people who are blessed because I don't plan on charging for everything I do. So, yeah, that's my goal. Those are my goals, okay? And, of course, you have an outline set of goals. I'm going to get into a different video. Listen, I'll do a goals video later. What I'm trying to do right now is tell you how to spend your money. Spend your money wisely. You don't want to spend your money on everything in the world you see, because think about it for a second. You're spending your money that's been taxed and then double taxed, okay? Because once you purchase something, it's got that taxation on top of it, okay? So you got state tax you got to pay with, or city tax, depending on where you live. You know, so yeah, all your purchases are being taxed again after you got taxed the first time. So do you really want to do all that? Maybe you want to spend money on assets that will cash flow money. Buy an asset, learn to buy assets. Don't do anything if you don't buy an asset. If you want to buy something, let's say for instance you want to buy, I'm going to take it down to something really stupid. You want to buy a phone. The latest, greatest 3D phone out there, and actually there are some pretty sweet phones that have 3D camera capabilities. At the same time, though, you want to buy it. It's like $700 without contract. So let's just say you don't want the contract, you want the phone at $700. Well, okay, consider how much you're really going to spend on that. Add on an extra 33% plus the sales tax. It's crazy. Go buy an asset. Go buy an asset. And I'm going to list assets. That's exactly what I'm going to do. My next video, I'm going to actually list tons of assets you can actually get into cheap. Yes, cheap assets that bankroll money. And then I'm also going to talk about businesses that you can actually get into really inexpensively, and franchises and things of that nature. So that's going to be my next video. I will get to other people's money. I will get to other people's money, but I think this was important first. I think we ought to actually focus on learning how to spend our own money on the things that actually count more than just something that's like that ooh shiny effect, and I get the instant gratification. That popcorn culture we've developed here in America is destroying us. Okay? And I really think this is important, actually. So you guys, rate, comment, subscribe. It's an 8-minute video. I didn't mean to go on for that long, but that's another story. So, yeah, I'll probably end up doing an outline and holding it in front of the TV like this, and like, yeah. I mean, no, it's not going to work. Anyway, take care, guys. Peace.